Hi everyone, I've just got home from the airport and from flying, so I just wanted you to see how your face reacts after being, up in the air and dealing with all of the atmospheric pressure. So you can see here, I've got some little indents. Okay, so that was actually my sunglasses driving home. Because it's hideously hot and horrible here in Perth, so that was my sunglasses that were sitting there. So that goes to show how much swelling I've got. I would not normally have that happening. So obviously I've taken off my compression bandage, and you can sort of see what's going on here. The hair. Okay, I've got to tell you, this or something like this is what you need to take with you if you are having Dr. Roy doing your surgery, because between the week of the bandages coming off and the compression bandage going on, you still can't wash your hair. And I get that, because the minute the skin's softened, it's going to cause problems. So from Dr. Roy's perspective, obviously. So definitely get yourself some dry shampoo, take it with you, because take it from me, spent all day yesterday looking for some. There is none. There is none in Bali. I actually ended up getting a little tiny Johnson's baby powder container from one of the Alpha Marts and used that to try and just lift up some of the oil and sweat and all the rest of it that's been sitting underneath bandages, etc., for the last week. And as I'm throwing it around, I'm thinking, oh my God, lungs. As we know that we did that with our kids, and now we know it's not a good thing. Anyway, live and learn, live and learn. I don't know if you can see, you see there? We've got the stitches that have come out. Now I put some cream on it, a sparrow's fart or earlier this morning before I left the airport, remembering my flight was at 5. So I put some of the cream that Dr. Roy had given me onto here. Just a tip, it's exactly the same oil that you get if you're having your eyebrows tattooed or your lips done in Bali, okay? Exactly the same. So I put that on. That's twice a day that goes on once the stitches are out. And obviously there's still a little bit of blood and whatever. I don't know if you can see behind here. But what I can tell you is that if someone was to chop my ear off, I was to do a Van Gogh right now, wouldn't know it. Because they are as numb as you can get. There is no feeling in those ears. So numb. That worries me a bit, because I'm sure if I slipped on them when they were bent, I wouldn't even know. That's how numb. But as Dr. Roy said, that's nerve thing. You have the deep plane, that's what's going to happen. And it's going to take 2 to 3 months for the feeling to come back. I'm already getting a little bit of feeling that's coming back, which is good. I've got this little, like I'm trying to give you a side-on view of that little bit of almost an Adam's apple thing going on there. I'm sure that's going to not be a problem. It's just where the bandage sort of sits, the compression bandage sits. Don't care, not worried, because seriously, I'm going to do some before and after shortly. This is me in 2002. This is crazy. I've not got those jowls going on at all, not at all. And that's the way it is. I've still got little bits of lines here that have been there. Probably again the 2002 look that I had, not the really deep lines. And I've still got a little bit of droop going on here, but not the massive resting bitch face that I've had for the last couple of years. Now, that could be a facial thing, or it could actually be because of other factors. Not really sure. Anywho, but I'm still really schmicko happy, and this is just, a week and a bit down the track, so I can't possibly give you a proper evaluation of the before and afters, how I really feel from before I had it done to what I think the results are, because I'm way way away from that. But I think initially, if you're seeing something, a week and a half later that makes you think, oh, okay, that was probably worth every cent. That's what I'm seeing with this whole jowl thing going. The bruising is covered up with a bit of makeup, so it is still quite dark underneath there. But I think I've got off relatively well with the bruising, so I'm not unhappy about that at all. And certainly where the stitches are coming out, just have a good look. I can't see what you're seeing, but I'm hoping that you're seeing, what's going on there. And we'll come around this side, and again, don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but yeah, I can imagine that in a week or so's time, that's even going to be less of a problem. Don't know what's going on behind. Oh, hang on a minute. I've got this little mirror. Oh, yeah. See this little mirror thing that I've got set up? So what this does is allows me to blow dry my hair in my own mirror at home. But hang on. I'm just trying to think. Can you see what's going on behind there? Don't know. Tell me if you think you can see what's going on behind there. I wear my hair up a lot. I really do. So I would like those stitches to not necessarily be that visible. But in saying that, I keloid scar, and that's a genetic thing. So, okay, that again being too revealing. I don't know if you can see here. It's hard to see. I had a mole removed when I was 11, and the stitches opened up because they hadn't been sutured for long enough, and that's left a big scar. And also, I'm not going to show you my cesarean scars. I had 3 cesareans. You don't want to know about those. But I've got quite a significant scar from those 3. Maybe that's something I'll talk to Dr. Roy about, because why not? Why wouldn't I? It'd be great if something could be done about that. Just a couple of people asking in some of the videos what this was here, and whether this was some sort of reaction from anything that had been done. No, this is a birthmark. I've had this birthmark since clearly I was born. So, it's been around for almost 60 years. And so many times people have suggested I should get that lasered or have something done about it, but I'm not prepared to do it because it doesn't bother me. And it's almost like a little bit of a radar when it goes really red, people know probably not happy. When I say people, that'd be the family, and they move away pretty quickly. But yeah, it really doesn't bother me. It's just one of those things that happens, and yeah, I'm not fazed about it. I suppose, yeah, it doesn't bother me. Not as much as the jowls and the neck thing was bothering me, and the freaking getting older was bothering me. That was bothering me. Yeah, this is not. But anyway, this is where I'm at. So I'm home now. I'm going to, yeah, that's not, clock's not right. Batteries needs to be changed. It's probably about 1:30, 1:45. So I'm going to make sure that I get myself over to my daughter's house for daycare pickup at 4:30, so I can see her and her little 1-year-old son Ethan and 2-year-old daughter Brielle, who are the reason why I've needed to get home quickly. That and a few other things that have been going on with my mum. So yeah, we're home. But I think this is really interesting to look at. That's the sunglasses that I've been wearing. Just that little dent there. So there's still massive amounts of swelling. So it'll be very interesting to see if these little sort of marionette lines that I really didn't have before will disappear again. And what it's going to look like once the swelling dissipates, which I'm anticipating being, I don't know, 6 months probably, but if it happens sooner, it happens sooner. All I know is that I do not have a turkey neck anymore. That is gold. Chat to you soon. If you're off having your surgery this week, I really wish you all the very best. Any questions, please keep contacting me. I'm really happy to have a chat with you and guide you on your way and really support you through the process, because you've all supported me through the process. I feel very privileged for that. I would have liked to stay a week, meet you all, or meet some of you at the morning tea with Pam, but it was not to be. I'm sure I will be back in Bali sometime soon, and we will catch up one way or another. If we're all people that go to Bali on a regular basis, then somewhere, somehow, we will all find each other. That's the way it works. Okay, take care, and I will chat to you tomorrow.